Welcome back YouTube, this is DEADENDER here, and this is my game review for Dark Echo. So, I broke this up into 9 different sections. So, I broke this up into description, price, controls, gameplay experience, difficulty, graphics, audio, voice acting, and storytelling. So, let's get started. Dark Echo is a game about being trapped in darkness and having to use visualized sound waves to be able to see and guide your way through the frightening environments. Me reading the description of the game. Trapped in darkness, you must use visualized sound to guide your way through threatening environments. The sound you create will bounce off objects, revealing the shape of the surrounding world. It won't be long before your only way of sensing the world attracts a horrifying evil that devours both sound and souls. Survive through 80 levels that will make your heart race and leave you with an irrational fear of red lines. A foreboding soundscape. Best experience with headphones. Set the tone for your journey. Explore, solve puzzles, and most importantly, stay alive. I think this description is perfect and sells the idea of the game perfectly. The game blends together the fear of being stuck in the dark while being hunted by something, and the disorientation from not being able to see around you. I did give the description of Dark Echo a 10 out of 10. Price. This game took me nearly 2 hours and only cost me $3. I would say for price it's worth it, as there's also a light world that I did not play but would probably add an extra 1 to 2 hours of gameplay. While the replayability is a big 0, I would still give price a solid 10 out of 10 because it's just so cheap. Controls. The controls are solid. The only reason of why the controls are not a 10 out of 10 is because the rock throwing is a bit wonky, but it's still solid controls. Controls are a 7 out of 10. Gameplay experience, 8 out of 10. The gameplay is solid and is at times actually scary, from how they slowly introduce new mechanics, enemies, storytelling, and atmosphere, and how they build on top of each mechanic with each level. But not overwhelming the player is nice. The only reason I dock some points because the game starts to drag around level 30 to 35, but the dark world ends at level 40, so the dragging does not feel as bad as it could. I give gameplay experience an 8 out of 10. Difficulty. This game never feels too hard. I even say it feels a little too easy. And I like games where it's a good balance between hard and easy. So I took a few points off for being a little too easy, but still solid rating of 7 out of 10. Graphics. This game tries to do the idea of visualized sound waves and knocks it out of the park. From the way the sound bounces off the walls, to the way the sound is consumed by the monsters, to even the cool way each level ends is perfect and is visualized perfectly. Graphics gets a 10 out of 10. Audio. The audio in this game is designed perfectly. From the footsteps, sounds, to the sound you get when you stomp your feet is nice and fits the vibe of the game the game is setting up. The way the scream causes red lights to shoot out is a nice attention to detail, and even with the much more subtle additions like frogs croaking, flies buzzing, and how water footsteps being much more louder because of the fact that water makes each step louder. The sounds that both the monsters make and the very big monster make are also great additions to the horror atmosphere. I give audio a 10 out of 10. Voice acting. What am I supposed to rate this game that has no voice acting? But if we're going off the scream, I would rate the scream a 5 out of 10. It is a good scream, but that's all I got. So voice acting gets a 5 out of 10. Storytelling. The storytelling of this game is rather simple and lays a lot of things up in the air. It really does not answer many questions you could have. And there really is no way to get these answers besides a rather basic level story. I give storytelling a 4 out of 10. So that gives us a rating of 74 out of 90, or a rating of 82.2%, or a B-. That has been my review for Dark Echo here. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell down below to when I upload a new video. And in the description of this video is a unlisted video of the entire gameplay of Dark Echo. Alright, peace.